Welcome everyone to this solo playthrough of a upcoming Kickstarter game called Race for the Title. This is launching in September sometime. I haven't got an official date, but I am one of the lucky ones that has received a preview copy. And this is made by the people who did Counterattack, so thank you for both games because they are both really good. And this is a deck builder, so I am playing as Dynamo, a green team, and I'm going to begin going against the AI, which is Racing, which is the red team. Now I have a set loadout of cards, so I've got a stadium, I've got some programs, and I've got some reserve players. They have some youth players and also their own team, the racing team. And we'll go through the game as is, but it is the first to reach 70 points. I know the lighting isn't the best in this room, I'm afraid, but it's early morning and it's the only time I've got to film these days with the kids at school. But yeah, we have a market right there, and as we play through the game you'll be able to see exactly what everything does. But let's get into it. So as you can see in front here, we have my row of cards and the opponent's row of cards, or the AI bot's row of cards. Now, as you can see, I have 3 reserve players and I've got 2 program sales cards, and then we have them having 4 youth players and 1 of their own players who is an attacker. Now, the markers here mean defense, which is red, and attack, which is green. When you start your turn as the first player, you are allowed to decide whether you want to play a match against the opposing team that you see here, or whether you want to just miss a match but still earn a little bit of money. Now, with it being a race to 70 points, obviously early game you can give up losing a few matches, that doesn't matter, but mid to late game, you really need to be building the right sort of players and getting the right sort of results. That's the whole idea of the deck building aspect to this one. But as you can see, we have an attack of 1, 2, 3. That's the attack. The greens right there that we have, they have a defense of 1, 2, and that's it. They have a defense of 2. So we need to decide what we want to do. Do we want to play a match or do we want to avoid it? I personally want to play a match because we've got the advantage. So what you do is you take 2 dice, roll them, and then we have a 4 and a 3. And what that basically means is I'm the green, so I get a advantage of 4 to help me out. So I have in total 4, 5, 6, 7 points to their 3, 4, 5. And that means I win the match, which is quite surprising because I haven't won a match first since I've been playing this. So yeah, not against the bot. Very interesting, but as soon as you win a match, you go up 3 points. If you both draw, which draws can happen, you get 1 point each. And if the opponent had won, say he'd rolled a 5 or 6, and then he'd won, even on my turn, he would go up 3 points. That's how it works out. So there are certain things to look out for very soon, like when you go against the league leader. Past 10 points, if the bot team is in the lead, you manage to get 1 extra cost to spend. But as soon as the match is finished, you work out what we have left to spend. So we've got 2 program sales. That means we get 1, 2 coins to spend our money. And the only really good cards that we can buy are across this bottom row. The bottom row is 1 to 4. The middle row is 5 to 7. And the top row is 8 to, I think, 13 or 14. There's a top striker up there with 13, Turto from Brazil. He has 2 defense and 9 attack. Brilliant striker there. Ronaldo, eat your heart out. But what we do is we spend our points. Now we can go for an injury, we can go for cash reserves, or we can go for 1 scrap it. And the cost is right here. It says 2, 2, 2. This one says 4, and this one says 3. We only have 2 to spend. So I am going to go for the cash reserves. So we claim the cash reserves, and it says here, some money has been found down the back of the sofa, so you get 2. So when this goes into play, because it currently will sit in our discard pile, along with all the players that we have just played with, they will now go into the discard pile, and we will lay out our 5 from our hand. Their team will stay for now, so they'll get a nice juicy 6 attack, 7, 8, 9, 10 attack. I don't think we're going to be winning that one, but obviously when the market goes, you place that right there. And if a player, like Sese here, is obviously from the red team, because these never gain cards. This is their entire deck for the entirety of the match. They get +1 to defense or attack, all their stats. So he doesn't get +1 for the 0, but he does get +1 for the 6, so that turns into a 7. So they are hitting us for 11 basically. And that's it really. Let's set it up and do the bot's turn. So as you can see, this is what we look like. We've got 3 reserve players, we've got a program sales, and we have our first stadium. So the stadium we can only put into play when we decide that we want to put it into play. And we'll talk about how stadiums work then. But the AI is always going to attack, no matter what. It always attacks. So we've already worked out that they have basically 11 off the bounce. We have a total of 3 defense, as you can see there. 1, 2, 3. I don't think there's any point rolling. No point rolling whatsoever. They win. So they go up to 3 points. And then they eliminate their hand of cards and they draw another one out. So as you can see, Mighty 3 attack will be going up there against their beefy 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 defense. Can't win. Can't win at all. So here is what you can do. You can decide to go for it. You know, just accept the loss, give them 3 points, and try and earn some more. Because we are, of course, going to put in our stadium into play. And how the stadiums work is they give you 2 coins or anything else that you have for better stadiums, like the Barca Stadium at the back. I think that's the best stadium in the game, and that gives you 6. But you can only use it, you can only collect that 2 if you actually play a match. So we are going to put the stadium into play, and I'm just going to place it to the side. You don't think you'll be able to see it on camera, maybe just a little bit, but I'm going to place that there, and I will earn 1 from program sales if I don't do a match, which means I won't be able to buy basically anything. But if I did a match and get up the 3 points, I will be able to have 3 to spend. And if I did have the 3, it means I could pick up Dylan. It also means I could pick up the Scrap It card, which is very, very nice. And it means I could pick up the injury card also. I am going to play a match. There's no point rolling. We will anyway. I did beat him on the roll, but his defense just outright thumps me. So he wins, goes up to 6 points. and then we get to spend our 3 points. So you have to sometimes judge whether you want to do the matches, maybe not. It all depends on if you want to be earning the right amount of money or not. And I am going to go for... Am I going to go for the scrap it, or am I going to go for the player? I think at the minute I'm going to go for the scrap it. Now these are really good cards because they basically scrap any card from your lineup or your changing room. Changing room is basically the reserve pile, basically. So it's a really useful card for getting rid of crap reserve players or crap cards like the program sales, which outdate pretty fast. I will be honest, you can earn money a lot quicker. But we're going to put those in the discard pile right now. Then we will draw that one card. Obviously, we will shuffle the discard pile and then place the rest. And we might see the scrap it card come up. Who knows? So, it's the bot's turn. The bot is going to have 3 plus 6, so that's 9 attack. We are going to have a defensive 1. They've already won. There's no point rolling whatsoever. So they are going to go up to 9 points. Right there. And then get rid of theirs. As you can see, our hand, though, that we got 2 program sales and 1 cash reserves. So that means that depending on what they get out of this deck, we could decide not to play a match and still earn 4. And there's a juicy shirt sales right there, which will earn us some nice bit of money. There's also a nice goalkeeper, though. I do tend to look for the players that are based on hours. So if we were to earn 6, we could probably get Ferro, who is an amazing defender for the Greens. And he has 6 defense. Can we earn 6? Yes, we could if we played a match. So we could have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from the stadium. We could get Ferro and start getting some players going. I might be willing to do that and give up 3 points. So that's the bots team. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defense. We have a total of 3 attack. We are going to go for it because I would really like that defender right there, Ferro. Yeah, defense in this game, since you know that they're always going to attack you, no matter what, the bot always attacks, doesn't change. It's really strong. Having a nice counter attack. We have, of course, lost. So they go up past the 10 mark. And what that means is that next time round, if we do want to have a match, we will always earn 1 point, so long as they are still in the lead, obviously. We will always earn 1 extra point to spend. But we have, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can afford a Ferro. He's a green player, which is our team. So he's giving us 6 defense and a 3 for attack as well in the game. Very, very, very good central defender with a nice head on him by the looks on it, or even he might be a wing back. Yeah, maybe inverted wing back, maybe. Maybe. Been playing about with those on Football Manager a lot lately. But yeah, let's see what our next lot of cards is. So we have 3 reserve players with 3 defense. Might not be the best, especially against Pavlovic, who's got 8 attack. 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I think they've as good as 1, haven't they? Yeah, I think it's automatic. But we have the scrap it card in play, and I might use that on my turn. Let's just roll the dice anyway. So 4-4, believe it or not. That still means that they win. So they're up to 15, we're up to 3. It's not looking good for us, but it is still early game, and we do tend to catch up pretty fast mid-game. So they got some really good defense. 3, 4, 5, 11, 14 defense. We're not beating that, basically. So it's up to us whether we want to attack or not. I'm thinking we don't this time around because we only got the program sales, which will give us 3. And I'm not liking the things that's on offer for 3, realistically. I would have preferred 4 for the goalkeeper, maybe. So I think I'm going to just miss the turn, not give them an extra 3 points. But I think I'm going to scrap it. So how scrap it works is you look at your cards and you can basically scrap any one. Now, these program sales, they are going to disappear very, very fast, in all honesty, because they're crap. Getting 1 is not really very good. All the while, if there was another scrap it there, I might have played a match, because obviously consistent scrap its, you can start building up your team very fast, keeping the deck quite slim, so you've always got really good players. Deck building strats right there. But you just use scrap it. You could just take the money. We're going to use it for what it is. We keep this card, so it stays consistently in your deck, and we just give up a program sales. You just move it to the side in the discard pile and put that in the discard pile as well. In the pile we'll still use. This goes out of the game completely. That's what I meant to say. Not discard pile. Completely abandoned pile. Yeah, we don't play a match, so we earn 1 coin. There's nothing to buy for 1 coin, and you can't accumulate money. It doesn't tick over. You either spend the lot or you don't, basically. And you can, of course, if, like, when I bought the Defender, I could have spent the 4 on him and the 2 on that one there. Still equals 6, basically. You can buy as many as you want, as long as you can afford it. Pretty much standard deck building basics there. So this is what we've got. A couple of reserve players, absolutely useless. We've got 2 defense, but we have got a lot of cash reserves, so that's what, 4, could be 6 if we decide to play a match and give up 3 points, depending on what they have. But they are hitting us with what, 6, 10, 12, 13. They're hitting us with 13. They've instantly won, so they then go up to 18 points. Very much running away with the entire game there. But let's see what they've got next. So I've got a decision to make, because they have what, 4, 5, 6, 11 defense. My 2 attacks not going to cut it, is it really? So I need to decide what I'm going to do. Do I want to give him 3 points, or do I not want to give him 3 points? Because what I'm going to have is 1, 2, 3, 4, and it'd be 5 because I'll be playing the league leader in a match. 6, 7. So I would have 7 points to spend, and there is a couple of juicy cards on offer. See, I could get Sores, and I could also get the injury card, which acts as a either get rid of a player from the opposing team, or it also works as a get rid of anything from your deck, basically, like a scrap it card. Or I could just go 1, 2, 3, 4 and go for the scrap it card, or I could go for Chapman over there, because Chapman is a pretty decent goalkeeper with a 5 defense. I'm thinking I could probably do with improving the defense of the team, I think, for now. So I'm not going to play a match. I'm just going to take the 4 points, and then I'm going to pick me up Chapman right here. He's going to go in the discard pile. And lo and behold, my risk has paid off. See, I knew Ferro would be in this deck. There's 2 left, so I was cutting a bit thin by drawing him out 5th. But as you can see, their attack isn't up to much. They got a 2 and a 3. Now I've got a 6 and a 7 right from the bounce. See what I mean about defense in this game? It is very, very tasty if you can do it right. See, they are going to attack. So anything other than a very high dice roll for them, which I get a 1, they get a 4. So that is a what? 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 5, 6, 7, 8. So I just beat them, get the 6 points, and there we have it. Defense works wonders in this game, it seems. If your opponent's gonna literally always attack, it is very, very useful to have. And would you add believe it, we have drew all 5 youth players for the opposition with 1, 2, 3 defense. So we have 3 attack, 4, 5, 6 attack. So we're obviously gonna go for a match. Now, do we want to scrap anything? We'll just have a quick look at the deck. I'm thinking of getting rid of the program sales right there. Yeah, I think we will. Or do we want to utilize it for the money? See, we're going to have either 3 or we're going to have 4. See, if we had the 4, if we kept that, we can have cash reserves and we can have injury. Or we can go for just Dylan. I mean, we could also go for a new sponsor, but I think getting rid of cards is a little bit better. I actually think I'm going to keep it for now. Keep them in my deck, even though it is filling out quite a bit. So I'm going to keep the money. So 1, 2, 3, 4 we're going to earn. We still have to roll the dice to see if we actually beat them. I get a 5. They get a 3. So we win. We take another 3 points from them. 1, 2, 3. We're up to 9. We also get a point for the going against the league leader. So that's what? 3, 4, 5. We've got 5 points to spend. Very, very tasty. I am still thinking that I go for the cash reserves and the injury. So basically, the injury can either take out an opposing player or delete something from your deck, and then cash reserves give you 2 money, which isn't the best, but get rid of the ones that give you 1. They soon add up, basically. So, our new team, it's got 3, 4 defense against their 1, 2, 3, 4 attack. So it's literally going to be a dice off. So that's going to be exciting. But as you can see, there's a new stadium in play. So obviously, when you buy the new stadium, it goes into the reserve deck and then comes out. When it comes out here, you can just replace the stadium that you've already got. You don't double the bonus or anything like that. You literally just take the bonus that's on there, and that is a blue Anfield, which that's a little bit risky, I will say, but that gives you 4 for every match you play, so that is very, very good. We do have a dice off though, so I am excited for this. Would like to win this one. So unfortunately we don't. It's a 4 versus a 2. So unfortunately they win it, which puts them on 21. But we had a good shot, didn't we, really? So my turn, and as you can see, they've got a couple of tasty players out. So they're worth 10, and they're worth 2, so that's 12. Yeah, we've not got a chance in hell. 2 attack, can't even roll it. And do I want to just take the loss? I don't think so. That will give me what? 4, 5, 6. I mean, 6 might be tasty. That's what you have to look out for. Is 6 tasty? Do we want to have 6, or do we just want to take the 3? I am thinking we just take the 3, and I'm thinking of getting the shirt sales. So that will do us for now. No giving up points, just take the shirt sales for future. So we have Chapman, goalkeeper on, a couple of program sales, and we have the scrap it and the injury card. Now, you can only play the injury card when it is your turn, so we can't use it right now, but they're going to attack us for 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 5 defense, so a good roll and a bad roll for them might help us out. And we get a 3 and they get a 3, so it doesn't. They go up to 24. But that's what happens. We might have something good for next time. So I have absolutely no attack whatsoever, and they have 11, 14, 15. Yeah, their defense is just impenetrable at the moment. So we are just going to look at what we can do. Now we have the scrap it card and we have the injury card. We could play that on someone there, but I don't think there's any point. I think we basically scrap a card, I think. So we're going to scrap a program sales, get rid of that, and then I might scrap with the injury card one of these program sales right here, just so as it's just gone. So them 2 have gone. We earn 1 point because we're not going to play a match, but it doesn't matter. That's our turn done. So we knew Ferro was coming out, so that gives us 6, 7, 8 points right from the off. They get 2, so they get 4, 2, 6, 7. So we have the advantage here, and I hope we can get some good points. And we do. It's a 4 versus a 3, so we win. So it takes us up to 12 there. It's on 12. Unfortunately, that got damaged in the post as it was coming up. So yeah, we win, which is very, very good for us. So now we have to look at what they've got. They got 3, 4, 8, 9. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We only got the cash reserves though. I think we have to go for it. We just have to, really. I'd like that new stadium, I think. I think it's a bit better. Maybe the new sponsor, I'm unsure. I think the new stadium would be better in the long run for us though. So we are going to go for it. Looking for a high roll. And we get a 3. And they get a 6. So it didn't work out. So they get a 27. We're currently on 12. We do get 4 to spend though. And I am going to buy Blue Anfield. Just because it's going to help us out in future. So lo and behold, we've managed to draw it out after the shuffle. They are going to absolutely thrash though. They're hitting us for what? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 1 defense. They instantly win. So they're going up to 30 points. And they're nearly halfway to the 70. It's looking very good for them. We need to start moving a little bit faster. So we've done it again. We managed to draw the legendary all youth players. Unfortunately for us, it's the literally every defender one. So they have 5 defense, which is going to go against our 3 attack. We are going to get Visdale straight on the off though. And we will benefit from that straight away because it's now in play. So we will earn 4, 5. And maybe even 6 if we don't decide to scrap it. And I'm unsure, do I want to just go for the 5? I might want to just go for the 5 because I could pick up either saws or Mbenga, who are 6 attackers. Foyle as well, he's an all-rounder, good midfielder, so good defensive midfielder actually, so he's a 3 defense and a 3 attack. That's pretty good, but I think I could do with a little bit of punch, I think, up front. So I think I'm going to go for just utilising this for now, because I haven't got a discard pile for. I'd have to get rid of this one if I scrapped it. So I think I'm just going to go for play a match, roll the dice, hope for a high roll. No chance. It's a 6 versus 2, so they win again. So they're on 33 there, which is literally nearly halfway. And I managed to get myself, 4, 5, 6, 7 points because of playing the team at the top. So I could buy saws for 5, anything worth 2. No, there's not, which is a shame. But I think I could do with a bit of a punch, couldn't I? Or do I go for the prize money? Decisions. We are far behind. So I think I could do with a bit of a punch. So I've been eyeing up saws. I'm a Wolves supporter. So obviously seeing the Portuguese is absolutely great for me. That's going straight in my discard. So there's our team. We got 4. That's what we'll be earning. And we have a very tasty goalkeeper. Now with that 4 and the 4 from Visdale, I am eyeing up the 4-5-1 formation right at the top because I love that 4-5-1 formation. That is spot on. Gives us 3 defense straight from the off and 1 attack consistently. Very, very good. I mean, we could also go 4-4-2, which gives us 2 defense, 2 attack. Depends what you want, really. But I want more defense. So we will go for the 4-5-1, I think, when it's our turn. Either way, they are hitting us for 2, and we have a 5, 6, 7. So, yeah, I think we've won. It's a 3-3 on the dice roll. So, obviously, that means we win that one. So, we go up to 15. And hopefully, it means that we're going to start catching up. So, it is 2 lots of full youth ranks on the bounce. Straight on the bounce, wow. And they've only got 2 defense also against our meaty 2 attack. So it's going to be a straight roll off. And I, of course, am playing a match because I want to earn the 8 points. So here we go. And would you look at that? It is a 5 and a 1 there. So we are up to 18 points. And I do want that 4-5-1 formation. So this goes in our discard for now, but it's always going to give us a constant 3 defense and a 1 attack when it comes out in here, and then we just play it. We just place it right next to the stadium, and it's great for us because even on our turn, it's always giving us defense bonus. I think this is the best defense card in the game. I think 3, is the best defense card in the game. I haven't really looked. I think the 5 at the back might be a little bit bigger. Might be a 4. I'm unsure. But it's really good because it also gives you the permanent boost, 1 boost as well. But that is for another time. So obviously we knew Pharaoh was in the list. He's going to give us a 6. Then we got 7, 8 and 9 against their meaty 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need to roll and hope we win this one. And it's very close. It's a 3-3. So yeah, very, very close. But we do end up winning it, I think. 6, 7, 8, 9, 5. Yeah, we do. Defense is king, as I said. Now they have drawn themselves 3, 4, 5, 6 against our 3, 4. So that might be a good thing. I think we should go for it. We are going to use the injury card for now. I mean, I could completely get rid of their 3 for Gortz. Ooh, that might be interesting. Or I could get rid of another card. I think I'm going to get rid of Gortz. So you just put the injury card on him like that. And then they have a 3 versus our 3, 4 for the roll. Obviously, we hope we win. Here's a 5 and a 5. So we do win. And we seem to be on a roll. We seem to be catching up. We're on 24 points. They're on 33 points. So hopefully it's getting a little bit better. Now we're approaching mid-game. And we get 4, 5, 6, 7 points for playing the league leader. We could get Mbenga. Or we could get Patterson. Patterson is a really good defender. He's got a mighty 4 defense. Very interesting. Do we want to go for more defense or do we want to go for a bit of an attack? I'm thinking we go for a little bit of attack, I think, because we've got the defense card coming up soon. So I'm going to buy myself Mbenga, I think. Get a mighty whopping 6 attack at some point. So we have the mighty reserve players and saws. So hopefully we should be able to attack because defensively we're naff. See, they got 7, 8, and we have a whopping 4. I mean, could still win if we have a good roll and they have a bad one. And we get a 3 and they get a 1. So that's that. 6, 7, 8, 9, and we get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so we do lose. So they're on 36. £36, and yeah, we've got a good attack, so hopefully they don't get much in terms of defense. Just want to state that I have made a mistake with the injury card. This can only be applied to players with a cost of 5 or lower, and Gortz was worth 7, so I have messed up. Yeah, first mess up of the game, so always please remember this, basically. Please remember it. Yeah, they would have also got access to him in this game as well. I forgot to take it off him also, so they literally thrashed us. Lucky they won. That's that. Correction over. So our whopping 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 attack is going to struggle against their 10, 14, 15. Yeah, that's going to really struggle. I'm not going to play a match, and I've got no points to spend because I don't earn nothing, don't get a Visdale. So yeah, that's basically our turnover. So I've got a whopping 1 for defense, and they have 5, 6, then 6, which is 12, 13 attack. They instantly win, so they're up to 38. No, it was 36, wasn't it? So it's 39. So they're over halfway. That's the way it is. So they have the mighty Vabrek in defense, and he's got a whopping 8. Yeah, we got no chance. Can't beat him. So there's no point playing a match. So we've got nothing to scrap either, because we could do with this here. So that's going to give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points, and I think I'm going to take the prize money, because that is going to give us a bonus of 6 whenever it pays out. So yeah, that's it basically. They have not got much attack, and I think we've got Lungi still to come up, and the goalkeeper, I think, maybe. So yeah, that might be good for us. So as you can see, Chapman's here, and we also have the formation card for use in a bit, but we have a defensive 6 going against their 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's literally a straight up roll off, and it's going to be good for us next time round, especially if we can win this, which it's our first draw of the game. 4-4, so 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 4. Yep, first draw of the game. So I'm on 25 and they're on what, 40. So this is what they draw. Defensively they got 3, 6. That's it, 6. And for attack we've got 7. 8 with the formation card, because the formation card is now going to go into play. So we just place that to the side. Very nice card right there. So yeah, we are attacking with a 7, right? And they have a 6 defense. So straight roll up. And we get a 4 and they get a 3. Which is very good. It means we win again. So 6, 7, 8. Into the oranges we go. We're slowly but surely catching up. Oh, we included the formation card, didn't we? So we would have got an extra 1 there to that roll. But it's all about that defense. In terms of money, we've made 6. 7 for playing the league leader. So I think I'm going to go for Bass over there. I think. Yeah, we're going for Bass. Whopping 6 attack, 1 defense. We've always got the defense now, bonus of 3. So we can start looking more towards some attack-minded players to start beating their defense, whereas our defense will hopefully hold out. So he's come out in the market. It is the player we all want to see. It is Rizzo, Phil Mitchell over there. He has a whopping 6 defense when he's our player, so he gets a whopping 7. His bigger brother, his bigger Mitchell brother, can't remember the other one's name. What is it? Phil and something. I'm not a fan of EastEnders. I know Phil Mitchell. Is it Gary Mitchell? I don't know. Anyway, both them two are juicy because they are big, tough Italian defenders. Yeah, exactly what you want on your team. We have, of course, Ferro. Did I say Rizzo before? I can't remember. But we have Ferro, who's our wing back, obviously. We would like both the Mitchell brothers to join us in defence. But Ferro, he is giving us a whopping 6. And then we also get the 3 from the formation card. So there's a whopping 9 right there. Don't know what he's going to do against the attack of 8, 9, 10, 11, 16, 17. It's doing nothing. They are instantly going to win. So we'll roll just as a roll. They get a 6, I'll get a 4. So just to roll some dice, they win. So they're on 43 points. But yeah, I'm glad to see him there. I do want him in the team. So the Swines have got themselves a juicy 10 defense right here. Yeah, 14, 15 defense. Juicy. We have got an injury card, so we can play it on one of them, I suppose. Just keep them like that. And yeah, that would then give us a 5, 9, 10. And we have a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 attack. So let's roll this dice, see how we do. And it is a 4 and a 4. So our 1 from the formation card helped us out a lot and has shoved us up 3. We're on 31. My phone has just popped up that its battery is dying, so I'm probably just going to go to the 50 mark for this game. But we do earn 6, 4 for Visdale, 2 for the cash reserves. So, big Phil Mitchell, he's coming into the team right there with mighty whopping 7 defence for us. Brutal. So, for defence, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 against their brutal attack. So, they got what? 6, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, they've already won. We can't catch up, so they go up 3 points, which is 46. So they've done very good. They are close to the 50, which is where we are going to end it. So they have a whopping 5 defense. That's all that they have got, which is very interesting against our 6, 7, 8, 9 attack. We are, of course, going to give it a go. We get a 3, they get a 2, so we win. Puts us on 34. Yeah, I think so. I think it's 34. And we get ourselves 4, 5, 6, 7 points to spend. Rusu's right there. Oh, Rusu. I remember him from Counterattack. Brilliant striker. Absolutely brilliant striker. I sometimes used to play him as an inside forward as well. But yeah, 6 attack, 1 defense, which is obviously 2 and 7 for us as he's a teammate. Money well spent. So our team building, our deck building is going well right now. So we got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 against their 7, 8, 9, 10. So it is a roll off basically to see who gets what. And it is unfortunately them because they've gone 3 and 1. So they're 1 point away from winning the match. And they probably will win it, but let's just carry it on anyway. So they have a mighty whopping, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're not attacking. We've got 0 attackers. So, yeah, well, we got 1 point from the formation. So it's not going to work out. So we will get 6, 7, 8, 9 points to spend. And I think we're going to go for Batista over there. 9 points there, 7 attack and 1 defense. Very, very good forward. Inside forward, probably. And so, yeah, we've got a bit of a juicy 4-4-2 going on, I feel. Even though we're paying a 4-5-1. I mean, you could do the 4-5-1. Might just have 2 wingers working as inside forwards and then having the holding midfielder. Maybe. Who knows? But anyway, Phil is here with his whopping 7 defense, 8, 9, 10, 13. Yeah, against their 4, 5, 6, 7 attack. So it's as good as. They get a 3, I get a 1, but obviously that's not enough. We win. So that takes us up to what? 37. Do you see how you can, once you get to that point, that like halfway mark, how your defense and your card building and the players that you buy, you start off defensive and then go more attack, it will work out better. I mean, we're going to have a brutal turn here with a 6 and a 6 for attack. So 13, 14 points against whatever they manage to pull off. And lucky for them, it is just a full-on youth player route. So I win the 3 points, which takes me up to 40. Yeah, but I lose my very good players right now. And it might be interesting to see what I draw. I am, of course, my 4 points. Going to get myself the new sponsor for 3 in future, but that it literally doesn't matter at this stage realistically. It would matter if we was carrying on to 70, but my phone won't hold out. So I've unfortunately drew a lot of money, and Batista, who has a whopping 1, so I've got a whopping 4 against their 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a straight roll off to see if they win. And I managed to get a 5 and they get a 2, so I win. That defensive card formation holding me up right there. So they have got a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 against our attack of 7 with the +1. That is 8. So it's going to be a straight up roll again. And if they need a draw basically, anything but a loss. But I have rolled a 5 and a 1, so I win again. I'm catching up, 46 points. This is going to be very, very close right here. I also get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points right there. So yeah, I think I'm going to get the Patterson and foil. I've got 10, yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, and I get 11 for playing the league leader. I think I'm still going to go for Patterson and foil, though, just to try and build my team out for now. So here's these two. Obviously, Patterson a bit better in defence, and foil's a good all-round midfielder. So this is coming right down to the wire. I've drew Ferro and I've drew Chapman. So I think I'm beating them. They have 2. We've got, 6, 11. Yeah, we've won already. But what have we got in attack? We have 2 points, 3 points there with the formation card in attack. Yeah, I'm going to be on 49. But I need to see what cards they are going to draw now because, we're both 1 point off the victory. So this is basically it, right? They have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have, 3. So I'm not going to go for it, basically. I'm going to hold off. But I don't think I've got any decent defenders in there. I think they're all gone. I think all my team is gone. So I'm going to get 8 points to spend. And I'll just buy Barcelona Stadium. At this point, there's no point really. It doesn't matter what you spend. And there's Big Brother right there. Longo. So there's the other Mitchell brother. As you can see, whopping 8 and 3. Yeah, overlapping defender right there. That's what he is. But that's our team done. We need to draw the rest of our players and see what they hit us with. So it's going to come down to this. We've got Russo, 2 points. Bass with 1. So there's 3. There's 4. And then we got 5, 6, 7 with a formation card against 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at the dice. We're going to win. We're going to lose. It is a 5 and a 3 to us. So that means we take the 3 points. We go up to 52 points. And we win. We beat the bot to 50 points anyway. We were on course, I think, at this point of the game to basically start really hitting them in attack and on defense. I think that starting off well with a defensive formation and a defensive sort of lineup to help you, knowing that these are always going to attack, is the way forward, I feel. I've played this is my 3rd game, and I think over the course of what I've chosen and everything, it would have ended in victory for us going forwards. The other 2 matches that I've played, I have won at this sort of exact point as well. I've taken those to 70 because I don't need me sodding phone that's running out. But yeah, I have sort of worked out the same sort of style, which is defensive first because they're always going to attack. Hit them on the break when you can. They do tend to get an early lead, but then you slowly, as you build your team from a conference level to Premier League counter-attacking side, proper Wolves, you do sort of end up winning in the mid game and especially late game as well. Once you start getting the players like Longo and that he's just a great all-rounder. Even if I wasn't using the Dynamo team, he's just a great all-rounder. And yeah, that seems to be the case. It's happened 3 times now, so it could still be down to a bit of luck, but I think I have sort of mastered the solo mode a little bit earlier than I would have liked. I haven't tried any other different styles though, in all honesty, so maybe trying to go more attack focused might lead to different results. It's quite balanced, I suppose, but as I say, going defensive more so than anything else seems to really break the bot a little bit, unfortunately. But this is still a great game. And against another person, you are really not going to have that difference. This is a 1 to 4 player game, and it's completely different when you're going against 4 players. I would imagine. I am solo only, unfortunately. My son's not interested, so yeah, I would like to try a 2-handed game to see how that works out. But I am really excited to see how this goes in Kickstarter. It's really fun to play. It's fast paced. I mean, this is taken an hour and a half with filming. So, not that bad. Without filming, it usually takes around about 50 minutes to an hour. So yeah, loving it. Absolutely great. He has done it again because I really enjoyed Counterattack. But I can see this getting to the table a lot more as a solo-only player. Thanks for watching anyway. I hope you've enjoyed it.